Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Terrace Tries channel. It's baseball season, and I got my pitching catcher set up. I used to be a pitcher back in the day. I used to love pitching. I had a bunch of different pitches, threw pretty hard. It was about in the mid-60s to almost 70s when I was 13, 14 years old. Let's see if I still got it. Two-seam fastball. I don't know if you can really... So you kind of gonna go across the two seams with your tips of your fingers touching that horseshoe. Like if you're looking at the ball down here there at the top of that horseshoe, you kind of want to have that, and you're crossing two seams, which I think is what that means for being a two-seam fastball. Let's see. Ooh, that didn't feel good. That felt a little whack. I also didn't stretch at all, but I also just cut the grass, so I'm a little tired as well. Maybe try the four-seam fastball. So you have your four seams. So when you're going across, you're touching all four seams, and then you're like right at that horseshoe, like if you were at the two seam, but you're just kind of changing it up and going across the four seams. So let's see what this is. Hopefully this looks better. I do know what I'm doing. It's just a little out of practice. Wasn't bad. I think it's this jacket. I really think this is getting in the way. I'm feeling really loose and nothing wants to connect. I'll do a sinker. So that's going across the two seams right across. Instead of going across the seams, you're going with the seams, so parallel with the seams. So if you're looking at it, you're going right on the top of these two seams. Get your grip in there. Also been experimenting having the thumb directly underneath the ball or to the side of the ball. You guys let me know. You pitchers out there, what do you prefer? Right. We're gonna do the sinker, right? That's what we're doing. And I'm gonna go directly under the ball instead of to the side. So let's see how that looks. Ooh, that was pretty good. That seemed to play straight and true. Maybe we'll do three more and then, we'll call it a day. All right. Now, I do have a curveball. I do a knuckle curve. I did have a football curve back in the day, where it's just you kind of hold it like a football. It doesn't feel comfortable to me. I like the knuckle curve. You go right at the top of the horseshoe, so if you're looking at the top of the horseshoe, take my two knuckles, going it kind of tight. That's what that looks like. And then when you're following through, you're kind of doing a reverse karate chop. So that way you get that top over spin. Oh. But don't throw it like that. That was terrible. Alright, let's go back to the two seam and then try having the thumb underneath the ball rather than on the side of it. I think that's what's kind of throwing my ball over to the side. Maybe not actually taking a set and breathing. Ooh, all right. That wasn't bad. All right, we'll do four seam and be done with it. All right. That wasn't too bad. Let me get... There we go again. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more baseball stuff, I love baseball. St. Louis Cardinals go. Hopefully this is their season. They've been pretty disappointing, so either way, if you want to see more baseball stuff, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Please like, share, follow. I love you guys. Peace!